Hi, this is Waqas and this is Alif. Welcome to our home. We are going to talk about how to make chai. Try this chai at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rafael, have you tried our chai before?
You know, I never had chai ever.
Yeah, he was telling me on the way up. I was so surprised.
So this might be my first time having chai.
2 cups of water, add some spices, let it boil, then add milk, and then stir it and cook it.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, let's see if Alif can be here. No, nothing. She's sleepy as well.
She's just chilling.
Some people call it here in America masala chai. In Pakistan, we don't call it masala chai. We just call it chai. So the first thing we'll do is we're making chai for 3 people here today. 2 cups of water for it, and this cup looks small, but they're actually pretty big. And I'll start letting it boil. And people use different spices for chai. So the spices I use in my chai are, we have the black tea. I usually buy it from an Indian store. Package like this. So I buy this in a package like this, and we store it in something like this. This feels like Lahore right now because we're talking so much about chai. So these cardamoms, they are stored in this fancy jar, but I usually buy also them from the Indian store because the cardamom that we buy from here, from like Trader Joe's and stuff, their smell is not as good. This one is really good, so you can smell it if you.
That smells really good.
It smells really good, right?
It's like strong.
It's really strong. So this is like how the cardamoms are supposed to smell. Maybe 4 to 6 cardamoms depending on how I'm feeling. So a lot of my thinking is not that I measure everything. It's like how I'm feeling that day and how I usually feel. For this video, I'll mention how much I'm using everything. Cardamom to open up. It usually has these small seeds in it. Sometimes if you don't have this, you can just like open them with your hands and throw these in there. Ginger is also a good spice for chai. You don't want too much. This is not all ginger we are going to use, but we're going to use just a small piece, and I'll show you how much. I'm going to use just not too much ginger. Some people use more ginger, but this can feel a little too intense. Give it a good smash to the ginger and throw in there. And cinnamon powder. Black tea is called patti. So for 3 people early in the day, I'm gonna make almost 2 teaspoons. So now I'm gonna let it boil a little bit. What do you call this thing?
Ladle. Is that not? It's like a weird shape.
It's a cool shape of ladle.
Yeah.
No, it's a cool. It is
Yeah, but what's it called?
A ladle?
A ladle.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Ladle.
Ladle. We use to stir chai. So we will use once we add milk.
We should make an Adam's ladle.
Yeah,
chai
we should
ladle.
make Adam's ladle, and I'm thinking about, actually I'm just now thinking Adam's chai kit. So we can make a small kit that has like the tea and the cardamom and like everything in the kit separately.
I bet.
So we should do that.
Yeah.
You can see like how this is starting to boil, and everything is starting to give its flavor. And it's interesting, like grew up in a village. So every early morning in my village, my mom or someone else, whoever was gonna make chai, first thing they would do is put a chai on the stove, add everything in the pot, including milk from the get-go. So they would, like, some people add milk from the start too, but I usually like wait for the water to get to this stage where it's boiling. So I will add like 1 cup of milk. I am not gonna like measure it again. I'll just like use my judgment to add milk, and you can see like this is now milk is giving it some little lighter brown color. Use this to stir. It gives it like a steamy feel. It gives it like a foamy feel to the chai.
Like
So it's,
aerating it?
yeah, aerating it. I also like add a little bit sugar in the chai, usually like 1/3 of a teaspoon for 3 people. My father put 1 teaspoon in his cup of chai. I will still give it like another 5 minutes. Some people in Pakistan, I grew up, are so good at this. They will use this as like a marketing piece, so they will do this all the way up without like spilling it all over. Coffee has a poetic sense. To me, chai has some romance in it, like, and then for me, chai is also like feeling of home. So I carry a little bit of home in my chai, so I can feel at home any place. to me, like a really good chai is so good that you don't want anything else because it will just ruin the chai. I am picky when it comes to food, unfortunately. So I think that's why I've been mostly slim in my life because I would only eat when I have to. This chai is good. In Punjabi we call it cha, and then in Urdu we call it chai.
Can you talk a little bit about how chai fits into the Adams brand and sort of the vibe, the heart of Adams?
It kind of came naturally to us when we were starting Adams. We thought like the best way to make products for our customer is to meet them and learn more about them. So we started inviting them in our basement in San Francisco, started making chai for them. So it was not like something which we planned as guests. And then people would tweet about Adams and they would tweet about their chai that they had. And we liked that and we loved it how it resonated with people and how it kind of made Adams kind of unique as well. So that was the first thing. And then almost every time when we have like any Adams event, we tend to work with some of our local friends here in New York City who are into chai business to offer chai to Adams guests. This to me is my favorite part, is like you are seeing the chai boil, you're seeing the tea grains like really leaving their mark. The color of the chai can kind of like almost tell you like how good the chai is. I use a strainer so it does not spill.
This is gonna be your first ever chai.
Yeah.
That cup for me and these are for you guys. You can smell
It
it.
smells so good. It smells really good.
You can smell a little bit of like cinnamon and milk, of course. In Pakistan, even if you're going to see someone for hours, someone in the family will make like chai for you.
It's rude if someone doesn't offer to.
It is kind of rude. It is kind of rude. People will say like, "Oh, I went to see Eva and she did not even ask me chai."
And then everyone hates me.
Not hates me, but they will think less of you as a person with hospitality or something. Maybe. Usually like this happens. There's like small layers of, we call it malai, and I just take it off. Some people like it. Some people drink it. I don't.
It's still hot. It's really good. It's really good.
Well, here is your Adams chai. We don't do this in Pakistan. How do you?
That's good.
What's the weather? Okay, so they made me do it. They asked me to say, if you like this chai recipe, follow. Follow, like, and subscribe, and click the bell icon. I just gave her a bath.